chat. Discord just cut me out for some reason. They're like,
Yeah, you were still talking.
oh yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I was still marked as in here, but it says disconnected, and I was
Across the board, have those.
like,
It's fair.
that's good. But yeah. I really piqued my interest on breakfast pizzas because I mean I've just had standard pizzas and pizza for breakfast. No, but I'm not huge on mac and cheese.
Okay.
I mean I would definitely try it, but I'm not like the biggest on it.
That's the thing. If you're not like, probably not.
You're too surface level.
Fucking, I could eat fucking macaroni and cheese and hot dogs fucking for a week.
I do love me some mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Senora.
Yeah, he's playing Zenyatta, I think, right now.
Oh, I love it.
This game I have to wait until June to come out.
Right.
It's too damn cool.
I'm gonna be like so freaking ensorcelled by my shit. Like, I'm gonna sleep with that shit.
Oh yeah, I will.
Hey,
Why can't it be a fucking Tracer statue? Because I would fall asleep with that shit. I have some here. Tracer. Hey Fish. Did you play? Are you on the Monster Hunter train? That's a word. You are? Okay. Because I just saw they have GameStop has Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for $15 for 3DS. As part of the Black Friday deals. Is that for someone who I have no clue anything about that game? I think it's 3. Let me check. Looks like 3. Is 4 is the most current one though, isn't it? But as somebody who I don't know anything about Monster Hunter, I just know that it's one of the reasons that people were going to buy the new 3DS. I bought it because I got a pretty.
That's another thing I've never had. Like I've never had any recent handheld. Like
There's some good
everybody
titles
has their
for
3DS, and like the last thing I had was a Game Boy Advance.
Oh, there you go. That was a damn fine console though.
You know what else is the damn fine console for the wrong reason?
What? The Vita?
Yep. You know what I use it for?
What? There you go.
That's it.
I would probably be the person.
If I was
I should probably
JRPGs,
get a 3DS next. It's been long overdue.
There's a really nice library for it, and there's also on top of that the entire
I
DS
particularly
library.
want to go back to our roots and play that Ocarina of Time on 3DS.
That's actually one that's on my list as well. I have Majora's Mask, but I haven't had a chance to play it because the backlog is strong with me. Huh? I know. Yeah, I was talking about that. I was so in a safe place yesterday because I was talking about that with one of my friends yesterday, and she's like, I love everything about Majora's Mask except for the fact that you only have it's a limited time thing, and it annoys the hell out of me.
That's one of the reasons I could never beat the game, is because I'd forget what my save was at, and then I'd run out of days because I forgot to reset.
Yeah, that's what because I always heard the thing, it's like, oh, you can just do a reset. I'm like, oh, cool, then you don't have to worry, it's a time thing, but you get a point where you can just keep doing. She's like, no, you lose all your stuff. And I was like, well, fuck. That's a different take right there.
Hey, has any game done that since, or successfully?
I don't know if it's done it successfully. All I can think of when I was talking about that with a person that I was discussing it with is there's a ton of movies that have done that, but as a game, there's a certain point that it's hard to it's hard to make that like a really done really well that the player doesn't just like I'm not doing this shit again. What is a game that'll make me happy until Overwatch comes out? I've heard very good things about it. I've been playing an extensive amount of Fallout 4 as well. I was actually yesterday when I was at we had a little thing we had Friendsgiving because some of us aren't going to be able to go back home for Christmas, and we had a really big conversation about I was actually watching my friend Melissa. She was playing Fallout on the PS4, and she was just doing an amazing job like building up Sanctuary. It legit looked the way she was doing it, I'm like, this makes me really want to actually try and build my Sanctuary place. Like, she was doing a really good job of it.
Josh also nothing happens.
I feel so bad for him right now. Can Josh hear us on?
Yeah, you can hear us.
Okay. Okay, he just has the mute on. Okay, I just looked at it. I feel so bad for Josh right now. I'm curious how Lucio plays because it looks like he'd be a really fun support mix. He looks like all I can think is Jet Set Radio, and I'm just like, Jet Set Radio!
Oh my gosh, I love that game.
That is, when I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday, I was like, that is the only game that I ever did backwards compatibility for on the 360.
Damn, 2 health.
That was like my first Xbox One game.
Oh, it's such a good game, man. I fucking love Jet Set Radio.
Just regular Xbox.
Yeah. Jet Set Radio, man, like, I have the entire, if you go on YouTube, there is entire playlists that are just the soundtrack for those games.
Like,
And
hey
I took
guys,
them
just
to
animate this
download
game
them all.
like a comic book.
Yes, oh my god, it's such a good. Also, I love the little icon for Lucio's ult. I like his style though, because that's the thing I'm really impressed with. Huh?
Oh, I was just gonna say it's like that Jet Set Radio and Beautiful Joe.
Yes!
Game.
Yes. Did you play Wonderful 101?
Hmm?
Wonderful 101 for Wii U?
No, I haven't touched the Wii U yet.
Yeah, it's
I
understandable.
got so many things I want, but this computer I've been saving up for.
Yep. I feel you, man. Wonderful 101 is the same. It's the same. I can't remember his name, but it's the director who did Beautiful Joe. And there's certain bits of it where you're like, this is the Beautiful Joe.
Wait a minute. Wasn't this?
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. It's that Sentai style, and then the way that they do power-ups is very similar. I mean, by itself, still a really good game. Yay, victory! Lucio looks like so much fun.
Yes, the caps are very...
Play of the game, Dow is Widowmaker. I like how they like to play.
That's
1, 2, 2.5. Okay, so
Oh,
a
did
double
you see that
kill
dodge,
was a play of
though?
the game. Oh, that's
Was
it.
that you that he dodged, Chris? Like, snipe dodge. Snipe.
So do you vote for like the MVP at the end there? Is that what he just did when he clicked on that? Oh, that's good. I like that. Like it, and I noticed that how this game really does kind of dance the line between FPS and MOBA status. Like the alts, the way that I've seen different things that make me just think of it like, oh, that's interesting. And I know we talked about this before. I'm still considering playing HOTS. I'm not sure, but didn't you say like the difference between HOTS and League was that like HOTS is a little bit more it's a little bit more player like independent, like each player doing their thing.
Other
Whereas,
way around.
or it's the other way around.
The other way.
Okay, so League is more you can kind of do your thing and keep going, and then HOTS is a little bit more team focused. I mean,
And
yeah.
if something's bad, you feel a lot harder.
Okay. I've been interested in picking up a little bit more because I do love Blizzard. It's just I haven't really had a chance to play some of this stuff. Seconds to come by. Kind of weird when you tag your friends in a picture and like it's because on Facebook they do the friends of friends tag. It's like their parents are liking the picture. That's kind of. I mean, that's very sweet. I'm very happy to see that you also approve of this liking. Josh, don't die on us, Josh. You fam. Have you guys seen the stuff for Indivisible? I'm really glad they were able to save the funding out of the grasps of death. But at this point, they have 13 days and they're only 71% funded. I hope that they can cut it because that'd be such a heartbreaker if it's like, oh, we saved it, and then it died. Indivisible is an action RPG from the good folks who brought us Skullgirls. So there actually is, and you can play the. There's a prototype available right now for free to download. Right now they need 1.5 mil to complete it, and they're at 1,067,000. And it's just what happened is that with Indiegogo, from my understanding, is that if you can get your thing to go at least to 60%, you can get an extension. And so they got the extension. They kind of just barely hit the extension mark. Now they're at 71%, but we're coming down to like a little under 2 weeks. And hopefully they can make it because Skullgirls is awesome, and I'd love to see them take on this genre. What? Mm-hmm.
This backward.
See.
Details, friend. Details.
She could have 2 right hands and her hand is still backwards.
I really like the art style behind it because I hear that they're using like it's like Southeast Asian, I guess Southeast Asian style, like the styling of the characters is in that kind of mythos, which is interesting because you just don't see that very often. Somebody bought the $10,000 tier thing.
Income.
I'll never understand it. I never will.
Donate 10 grand plus that.
I can't even fathom that. But I'll see like on somebody's Patreon, even when people are like donating like $100 a month, and I'm like, you know, good on you. That's cool that you can do that and you love something that much, but I could never justify it that much. I'm actually looking at this. Somebody like there's 4 out of 5 of the 5 grand tiers have been claimed. 8 out of 10 of the $2,500 tiers have been, and 1 out of 3 of the $7,500 tiers have been.